Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Marissa here. I usually do collective reads with my tarot cards, but I want to do something different. I got this book. It is called She Comes First. Yeah, it said more than 250 copies were sold. With a cool sense of humor and an obsessive desire to inform. It says Kerner. I guess that's the person that wrote this book, Ian Kerner, PhD. Y'all go check this book out. This is a book that my bae had, and I wanted to read it. So I thought that we could read it together. You know? For a person not really into reading, but to read something informative, I think that's good. She Comes First. The Thinking Man's Guide to Pleasuring a Woman by Ian Kerner, PhD. Now it's a praise to Ian Kerner, and She Comes First. Every man must read. Tell your guys to put down the remote and pick up the She Comes First. That's what Cosmopolitan said. And it's too late. Is it too late to nominate Kerner for some sort of Nobel Prize? Said a bloggeritics. Kerner has devoted his life to the study and practice of good sex. There are few men that wouldn't benefit from the female-centric philosophy and techniques that Kerner advocates, says Salem. She Comes First is quite simple, the best guide to oral sex out there. They talking about oral sex and all. That man who made oral sex into an art form they talking about. And women will be putty in your hands if you read this book. So I wanted to read this book with you guys. Let's get into it. Let's start with chapter 1. Make sure you guys like if you find this interesting. Yeah, the introduction. Let's read the introduction. You want to read the introduction first? I think any person that actually reads a book actually reads the introduction first instead of skipping through. Me, personally, I like to read the back of the book to see if it's interesting. Even if it's interesting enough to purchase. This book in the U.S. is $15.99. In Canada is $19.99. So less than $20. She Comes First. It could be cheaper than that now, because this is the old book. The premise of this book is simple when it comes to pleasuring women and conversing in the language of love. Cunniling should be every man's native tongue. What is that? Cunniling. I don't know what that is, y'all. Bear with me. As best-selling sex author Louis Paget has written, ask most women, and if they're being honest, they will admit that what makes them hottest and come harder is when a man can use his tongue well. Y'all, I can barely see, so bear with me. But as with a language, in order to express yourself fluently, in order to make your subject sing and soar, you must thoroughly acquainted with the rules of grammar and style. One of my favorite books on the subject is The Indispensable Classic Element of Style. I don't think I would have made it through freshman comp or survive college as an English major without that slim dog-eared paperback tucked away in my back pocket. In the able hand of the author, Stunk and White, grammar was not simply made understandable and meaningful. It was made beautiful. She comes first. Page 3. Element of style. Exhorted readers to write boldly and make definite assertions. And in the spirit of the timeless classic, She Comes First will condense a wealth of experience and enterprise into a simply essential rule book. It will elaborate on the principles and philosophy that underlie those rules, and in doing so, offers nothing less than a definite guide to the grammar of oral sex. If you want to learn how to give a woman mind-blowing, body-rippling orgasms with your tongue every time, this is the book for you. Although I am a sex therapist, this book is also written from a practitioner's perspective, but someone who knows and loves, what is this word? Conolingus. I guess that's, I don't know, child. Can hardly see it. Cunnilingus. Appreciate its role in stimulating females' sexual response, and has developed a methodology for consistently leading women to orgasms, one that stems from a conviction that whatever is much more than just a sexual activity. Y'all know I don't even know what that word is. What is you down there gagging for? What are you doing? Calm down. Just calm down sometimes. Get up there. What are you gagging about? Say hey. Hey. We reading about Kundalini or whatever that word is, y'all. Alright, I'll let you see. Where are we? No, we ain't that far up. This way? On 2? Okay, although I am, okay, this and that. What's going on over here? While I'm trying to read for YouTube. I'm not really a reader, as they know, but we trying to read She Comes First. And y'all need to get y'all a copy of this. Go to the library and get it. I guess they got it at the library. I guess so. This is a used book. Yeah, so you can probably find a hand-me-down book. She Comes First. The author is Ian Kerner, PhD. Yeah. Let's see. Female orgasms. Keep it simple. It says she comes first. Courtesy that counts. The element of sexual style it got in this book. It's talking about why he wrote the book. Anatomy. Pictures. I guess they give him the step by step. The kiss. Let's flip. This is on page 112. The kiss. Okay. Like a guest arriving at a much anticipated dinner party, let your hostess know how excited you are to be there, how beautiful she looks, and how much you're looking forward to the meal ahead. But put her at ease. Tease her, taunt her, tantalize her. Make her think that she's not ever going to get it. Ever. And then just when she's on the brink of utter madness, give it to her. Oh, wow. You heard that, y'all? They said to tease us and taunt us. Not supposed we do that to them. If it's the other way around. Just something different. The kiss. Make your first lick a slow and tender ice cream lick from the bottom to top. Make it long and lasting. Take it all in. Wow. You heard that, Min? This is in this book. She comes first. Wow. Start at the base of the vaginal entrance and forceps and work your way up. Take in the full length of the labia minora, the inner lips, and let your tongue rest briefly against her whatever that word is, the area just under the clitoris head. As you go over the head, brush it lightly as a feather, and then proceed to her front commissure, the area just above the head. Put down on her commissure with the tip of your tongue and feel the sinewy clitoral shaft beneath it. I think I'm going to stop there, guys. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. We may finish the book together.